everybody, to the Fall 2006 Philosophy of Religion panel discussion. We are here today to explore the relationship between faith and morality. Previous slide.
Nope.
Yeah, sorry. Afterwards, please everybody join us at Mamacita's Mexican restaurant, and the address is on the first slide. There you go. And we'll bring that back up at the end. Okay, now next slide. This is the program for today. At 12:30, which was 2 minutes ago, we're starting the introduction of the panelists. At 12:40, we're going to begin the questions. At 1:40, we're going to have a 10-minute intermission, and that will be after all the questions have been asked. And then at 1:50, we're going to have questions and comments from the audience. At 2:45, we should be done, and then we'll be heading over to Mamacita's Mexican restaurant, and hopefully everybody comes too. So what is not the purpose of this roundtable today? The purpose is not to transform you into an atheist or an agnostic. The purpose is not to convert you from being an atheist or agnostic to a belief in a god or gods. And the purpose is not to undermine your religious beliefs or convert you to another religion. So what is the purpose of this roundtable? There we go. The purpose is to model philosophical discussion through constructive dialogue among panelists and audience. The purpose is also to develop your ability to think philosophically regarding the religious dimension of experience. To also critically evaluate the reasons, evidence, and arguments with respect to religion, both pro and con. To expand, enrich, and deepen your understanding of other religions in the world. And to encourage you to reflect on the nature and foundation of your own religious beliefs. And here's the panelists. Free thought Jim Ashmore, representing Christianity, Patricia Garrett, I think from the right, representing Islam, Zishan Ramzan, and representing humanism, Daniel Strain. Our moderator today is Reed Dennis, and I'm Alicia Burns, the coordinator. Alright, first, Jim Ashmore, representing Free Thought. Mr. Ashmore was raised in northern Colorado and attended the Colorado School of Mines, earning a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering and Petroleum Refining. He is the founder and director of the Houston Church of Free Thought, whose additional passions include volunteering with the South Texas Labrador Retriever Rescue Organization and an unquenchable hunger for books. Patricia Garrett, representing Christianity. Ms. Patricia Garrett was born and raised in Northeast Alabama. She received a Bachelor of Science degree in Education from the University of Houston and later completed a Master's in Guidance and Counseling. During the past 30 years, she has both administered Christian schools and helped establish other schools in El Salvador, Africa, South America, Panama, Guatemala, and many other countries. Ramzan, representing Islam. Mr. Ramzan was born in Pakistan and raised in a Muslim family. While pursuing his education in the United States, he became interested in the various religions of the world and adopted comparative religions as his hobby. He is zealously interested in similarities and differences between Islam and Christianity. He currently holds an associate's degree in science, a bachelor's degree in business management, and a very keen and curious mind. Daniel Strain, representing humanism. Mr. Strain is an artist by profession and an active member of the humanist community. He has founded a local humanist organization and the Humanist Contemplatives Club, an activity club of the Humanists of Houston. He has recently been elected as vice chair of the American Humanist Association, Chapter 7 Executive Council. And Reed Dennis, our moderator. Reed Dennis is currently a student at San Jacinto College South, and he will be finishing his associate's degree soon. His interests are in people, the sciences, art, philosophy, and the world we live in. Reed is the business director of Western International Distribution for North America, based here in Houston. He also works as a website development consultant for asset and web design. And here's Reed.
How's everyone doing today? Can you guys hear me okay today? All right, good. Let's go ahead and start with the first question here. Let's go ahead and start here from my left to the right. We'll start with the question, what do you believe and why? And a couple minutes, please.
Okay. Basically, as I said in the introduction, I represent the free thought position, and that's basically how I lead my life. To expand a little bit on that, as a free thinker, my guiding principles are born out of reason, they're born out of logic, they're born out of evidence. But they're also guided by the subjective experience each one of us as human beings experience within our own mind. Now, with that being said, to put those two things together, we believe in an objective experience that all of us can agree on, objective reality, but it's also flavored by our subjective consciousness, our subjective consciousness.
My name is Zishan. As mentioned before, I represent the position of Islam. Islam is, as you may know, is the second largest religion in the world, and it's the fastest growing religion in the world after first largest being Christianity. Islam believes in, it's very similar to Christianity actually. It's a monotheistic religion. It believes in one God. It believes in a chain of prophethood. It includes ranging from Adam all the way down to the last prophet Muhammad. It's not just one or two or anything like that. It's actually a whole range of prophets, and which are very similar to Christianity actually, like Abraham, Noah, Moses, Isaac, Jacob, even Jesus is a prophet for us, and he's a very revered personality in Islam, as revered as Muhammad himself is. Just like the Christianity, we have also a holy book called the Quran, and our guidance, acceptance, and rejection of the rules comes from that holy book called the Quran. Hopefully we'll elaborate more on that.
It's my privilege to represent Christianity. Christian theism rests primarily on two foundations, one of those being the special revelation, which is the Bible, and the other one being the general revelation, which is the created order. The Bible reveals the character of God, and we believe his character to be that which developed the whole workmanship of the universe. And as we look at theism from the Christian point of view, the fundamental question, ethics, becomes who makes the rules, God or men? The theistic answer is, of course, that God makes the rules. This reality distinguishes and defines the moral theory that we stand on. Man by nature is disinclined, we believe, to repress his inclinations, and he finds it hard to restrict his human will. This selfish desire for self-indulgence has unleashed a freedom in our society where we desire to make up our own rules as we go, and this brings about the cause and effect of deterioration. Christian ethics is inseparable from theology because the Christian ethics is grounded totally in the character of God, who we believe to be the perfect example of how man ought to live.
I'm representing humanism. Humanists are people who believe in a natural universe as understood through reason, people who wish to live ethical and meaningful lives without faith in the supernatural, and people who care for their fellow human beings. Humanists are informed by science, inspired by art, and motivated by compassion. The International Humanist and Ethical Union summarizes humanism as follows. Humanism is a democratic and ethical life standard which affirms that human beings have the right and responsibility to give meaning and shape to their own lives. It stands for the building of a more humane society through an ethic based on human and other values in the spirit of reason and free inquiry for human capabilities. It is not theistic, and it does not accept supernatural views of reality. The Humanist Manifesto 3 was signed in 2003 and was a successor to the first manifesto published in 1933. It states, 1, knowledge of the world is arrived by observation, experimentation, and rational analysis. 2, humans are an integral part of nature, the result of unguided evolutionary change. 3, ethical values are derived from human need and interest and tested by experience. 4, life's fulfillment emerges from individual participation in the service of humane ideals. 5, humans are social by nature and find meaning in relationships. And 6, working to benefit society maximizes individual happiness.
Okay, so let's start with the question. Just like this. Okay, first question is, do you find divine command theory to be persuasive? Is it a viable ethical theory that one can use in the real world to resolve ethical problems?